and gentlemen, welcome to a Stampin' Up tutorial. My name's Amanda and today I'm going to show you the window shopping bundle. Obviously you can buy them separately and you could just have just the stamp or just the die set, or if you buy them together you save 10%. It's always nice to have matching. And the die creates this stunning box. It's a hexagon shaped box, which, you know, if you like making boxes, hexagon shaped ones are a bit more challenging. So to have a die that does it all for you, cuts out the shape, does all the measuring, does all the scoring, it's amazing. And one of the features of this box is that it does open. It does open. It does open, and with tabs it will shut and it will stay shut nice and neatly without popping back open when you've got it shut right. This is just my sample, so it was a prototype, but it does, there you go, tuck in, and you can decorate them, and you can use the here's the stamp set that goes with it, so you can stamp some backgrounds to go, and you don't have to have the cutouts. For example, say you didn't die cut that, you could stamp that background, cut it out and stick it on for panels. You could do that one. You've got great sentiments to make tags for the top of your box. And then if you use the die set, which is a 9-piece die set, I believe, this is what cuts your box. So you can cut your box just plain, and that will cut out the shapes and it will be plain. Or you can add the inserts and have it like so, okay? Or you can do your own design on them, or you can use the stamps. You could use that stamp and heat emboss in a beautiful colour and have that all the way around. You can do what you want. These other pieces here can be used to cut out different tops. So you've got more of a see-through. This is a fancy. This makes you a banner, a double-ended tailed banner, and it's got a score line so you can make it 3D. And this is a little tag. I'll put a link below to Stampin' Up's own, you know, from head office from Stampin' Up, to their own explanation of this die, because she does a better job of it than I do. I'm just going to show you what I did with mine. So that is the window box thinlits and the window shopping stamp. Okay, so I have pre-cut mine out because I have gone for the fancy filigree cut style. It does take a little bit more time and a bit more patience, which I'm not really well known for. So I have pre-cut them. So you do need to cut two, bearing in mind that one is your bottom, so you don't need your fancy bit, okay? Also bearing in mind that it goes together like this, and that bit will lift up. So therefore your second panel, if you're doing cutouts, your second panel, your die needs to be the other way around. So like this one I've got hearts facing up, on this second one I've had to have my hearts facing down, okay, because that will come up like so. And if you had them all the same, then one side of your box, your decoration will be upside down. So bear that in mind and plan it before you start cutting, else you'll get frustrated. Trust me, I know, because I've done it. The other thing is that on the second one, you don't need these lower tabs, so you can cut those off. You don't need them. Okay, it's not necessary. Now, we will see lots of much cleverer than I, demonstrators coming up with lots of different uses for this die. And immediately I like this bottom part here with the, and it looks like little feet, and I see like a little plant pot. Or you could cut this top bit off, and you could use this for the bottom part of you know, the screen cards. One lovely lady, a French demonstrator, Sophie Pastrel, made a Pac-Man, you know, mouths out of hers, and she had it so that it opened that way instead of a lid, and it was like Pac-Man, like awesome. Loads of different ideas. I think that coming up with different ways of doing them is really, really cool. What have I done with my bone folder? Right, who's nicked it? I don't know what. Oh, well, we're doing really well then. Hold on, let me have a look. Here we go, I've got this one instead. Oh, it's there, look. It's there, it's hiding. I like to use my Stampin' Up one. Right, oh gosh. Right, so I'm going to fold over my score lines. As I say, it scores it all for you. It's awesome. So, very carefully do your score lines, because you don't want to go past the score onto the pattern of the box. So do it carefully, a bit at a time with your fingers first, and then go over it with your bone folder. Okay? And give it a really good squish, a good old squish. There we go. Really, really good squish. And I have used red line tape on mine. Now that is just for the video. It is advised that you use wet glue. The more and more things that I watch and other demonstrators that I watch, because I'm only new and I'm only learning, and from experience, I would say that for things to last a bit longer, sometimes wet glue is better than tape. Oh no, I've rubbed my Stampin' Up pattern off my bone folder on there now. Oh, what a nana. Let's see if I can get it off with this. I've dirtied my cardstock. That's not good. There we go, I've got it off. These are like Stampin' Up rubbers, and if you've got too much adhesive on something or a mucky mark, this gets it off, and it's just got that off. So there you go. Oh dear. So learn from my mistakes and don't rub with that end of your bone folder and rub off your Stampin' Up pattern onto your cardstock. What a nana. Ah, dear me. Right. And that one down like that. I'm using Sahara Sand cardstock, which I got from the Falling in Love, with my Falling in Love DSP, and I absolutely adore it. I love it. I'm going to coordinate it with a little bit of Blushing Bride, and we'll see how we go. And I'm going to use Crumb Cake, which is just slightly darker than Sahara Sand. That's the ink I'm going to use. So I just need to fold these in now, and we can get on with constructing the box. But the more time you spend over getting them folds nice, you'll get a better result. Absolutely, most definitely, and they'll meet easier. But the fact that all of the scoring's been done for you, I mean, if you look at that, they've even like tapered in. Can you see? They've even tapered in the edges. It's all done for you. You can't get any easier. It's amazing. Right, so this is how you put your box together. You get the bottom flap here and you attach it to there, like so. So, let me get my pokey tool to remove this tape. And this is the bit where you can tack them onto yourselves, you know, go put some laundry in or go boil kettle or something. No, this is the boring bit. Okay, so I'm just attaching that as neatly as I can to that edge there. And then I can remove this one. It's a bit fiddly, this one. But the results, oh my goodness. I mean, if you're doing a wedding, wedding favours on a table, put candles in them, put them in the centre of the table. It might take you 10 million years to make, you know, 100 of them, but I'm sure once you got, you know, a production line going, you'd soon sort it out. And how much money would you save by doing it yourself? You know, I mean, they charge a lot of money for wedding decorations. I remember when my sister-in-law got married and they want to hire them, yeah, and they're a fortune. I'm like, we're not hiring them, we'll go and either make our own or buy them for that price. But it's what you do with them afterwards, isn't it? You see, you could make these as table decorations and then give them away afterwards as favours, or you can just make pretty boxes because you want to. Right, so then you lift that up and you start and attach all of your tabs together and they join perfectly. You know, there's no mismeasure in there or no waste in your card because you've cut it wrong, because it's all been done for you. You know, it's pretty much foolproof. Except I've forgotten to put tape on them 2 tabs there. Apart from that, it's foolproof. Oh dear. What I'll do is I'll put it on the bottom of there. Yeah, so with these things, it's always better to just have a bit of a think and plan it before you know, go diving in, as it were, and then you're not going to waste your card. The Stampin' Up cardstock is more than adequate to make boxes with. I wouldn't make it out of the lighter weight Whisper White, and I'll tell you why. Although it's not actually lighter weight, it's the same, you know, GSM as the coloured card, but it feels like it's thinner. And the reason being for that, if you've ever wondered why Whisper White feels, well, it feels a bit thinner and a bit flimsy. Apparently, Stampin' Up put it through an extra process where they roll it. It's rolled really, really, really firmly. And the reason being to give it a smooth surface for you to stamp on. So your regular weight Whisper White really is for you to stamp on. And if you want to make boxes from white, you purchase the heavier weight one. So there's a tip for you. I'm just going to attach that there, line that up and attach that there, and there you go, all done. Use your bone folder to push them tabs nice and firm, and then your box closes with these tabs here. You don't glue these ones down. Those ones are to, just pull them out a little bit. Those ones are to keep your box, if I do it right, oop, it's gone down a bit, to keep your box shut, like so. Well, oh come on, don't let me down. Yeah, keeps your box shut, if you're doing it right. I'm all fingers and thumbs, what's wrong with me? Get in. There we go. It does work, it's me being incompetent. So there you go, there's your box. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do a little bit of decoration for my box. Which don't want to stay shut. It does stay shut. Look, my other one stays shut. This one's playing up to make me look daft. Right, so I'm using the I'm using this thinking of you sentiment here. Let's get serious for a minute now. I'm using this thinking of you, and what I've done is I have made a small banner out of Very Vanilla, and I did use my tag topper punch. Okay, so this is, I think it's 3/4 of an inch, or is it an inch? Let me just check. It's an inch. So it's an inch wide, and then I put it in my tag topper and I punched it. So I'm going to, and then I cut myself a piece of the, this stuff here. Oh, what's it called? No, it's gone. Forgot what it's called. It's not vellum. Is it vellum? Is it? I don't know, but it's that stuff there. And it's from the Falling in Love range. And you won't be able to see on camera, but it's got a very dainty printed pattern on it. And it's like little, like a little flower shape. It's ever so pretty, and I'm going to layer it under there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm using crumb cake, and I am going to just, I'm just going to practice first to see if my stamp is straight, which it is. And I'm going to stamp as close to my point as I can, because then I can trim it off so that it fits on my box nicely. Okay. So about there. Let's go for it. If it don't work, I'll turn it over and start again. That's printed nice enough for me. I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to trim that off. Just being careful not to smudge. Trim that off. And because I just have to ink everything, I'm going to have to ink that edge. I'm going to have to, I think I might, can't help myself. I'll ink it with, what shall I ink it with? Let's have a look. I'll ink it with Sahara Sand, and then it's just that tad lighter. So that's the same colour as the box. So let me move that one out of the way. I don't need that now, I'm done. I'm just going to Just dab a bit off. I'm just going to very gently just flick the edges of that, just because I don't know why, I just feel the need to. You know, when you just do something and it's probably mostly out of habit, but there you go. I think it just helps define that just that little bit better. You can see it. And it does make a difference. All these little touches, they do add up to, you know, a nicer finish. So that's that. And what I am going to do is I'm going to layer it on my, whatever this is that I can't remember the name of, that I think is vellum. I'm going to use my snail. And I'm going to layer that just like so. And I just cut this to 1.25 inches, I think. Just so it was just slightly larger. And then I'm going to trim that by eye, because it's too flimsy to go through the banner punch. So to get the points, I'm going to go up the middle first, and then from the corners to the middle, corner to the middle. Oops, just ripped that. What a nana. Never mind, there we go. And then I'm going to get some Stampin' Up dimensionals. If I've got any left. Have I got any left? Oof. I've got another packet somewhere. I'll just use the edge pieces. Don't waste anything. I'll use the edge piece. Move that out the way. Move that out the way. Turn that around. Add that. Just give it a bit of dimension. Bit of a lift on box. And get the backing off of this now. There we go. I'm going to add that to my box. Where's my front of my lid? There. So I want it like so, on there. And I'm having it protruding because I like it. So there we go. Now I'm going to add a little bit more decoration. Now, what shall I add? I know what we'll have. We'll have some... should have put that under? No, it'll hide the design. Petite petals, and I'll have it in cream and pink, why not? So I'm going to use this one with the lovely detail. I'm going to mount it on a stamp. I need a baby wipe because I'm then going to change colours. Right, so first of all I'm going to use Blushing Bride. And I'm going to use Blushing Bride ink on Blushing Bride cardstock. Like so. Yep, that's fine. And then I'm going to... What shall I do next? Give that a wipe because I'm going to change colour. I'm going to go to Sahara Sand. And I'm going to print it on cream this time. So, one. I'll do another one just in case, because I don't quite know what I'm doing yet. I do tend to make things up as I go along, I'm afraid. Don't always make... Some demonstrators make samples and they know what they're doing. I don't always. Sometimes I do. But mostly I don't. Mostly I just have a general idea and then I make it up as I go along. Right, let's have that one. Let's stamp that one out as well. Punch it out, beg your pardon. Punch that one out. Okay. I've still got a bit of that on there, so just use what's already on my sponge to just ink those flowers a bit. And this one. Yeah. Might not use that pink one yet, I don't know. Might just use the the brown ones. Right, I'm going to put it on my little foam mat, give it some dimension. I hate flat flowers. I do have a problem with flat flowers, I'm afraid. I've got to add a bit of shape to them. There we go. So just curl the ends of the petals, sorry, there's my Yorkshire coming out a bit there. The edge of the petals, la la la, like so. Get your glue dots. I'm trying to be posh now. Glue dots. And that one there. And I'm just going to just lift my lid up. One there, like so. And the other one, like so. I'm just going to decorate it really quickly. I'm going to leave it at that. Now, you know, when you're doing it for yourself, you can really go to town and add a big, massive flourish of flowers. That would be really pretty. And that one there, I might just have that pink one in. I might allow the pink one in. Why not? Give it a shove. Curl that. You know, you could do a beautiful flourish of flowers, depending, have a look what dyes you've got. You can add leaves. You could really go to town on these, to be honest, and make it really special. Or you can have it nice and plain. Some people like minimal. You do what's good for you, don't you? That glue dot wouldn't want to go on there. Come on. Don't be naughty. I'm just going to, yeah, I'll just add that on there. And I'll just add that there. And that's just a nice simple little decoration there. I think I'm never done. What else can I add on it? What else of my stash can I throw on that box? I'm going to put a basic rhinestone just on there. And I'm going to put small ones in the middle of the flowers as well, I think. Why not? Why not? If you've got it, you know, go to town on it. There's no point being mean with your stuff. If you can make something look extra special, then do it. Nice. Oh, that's... Unless they're naughty rhinestones, in which case just... let's lift that box off so I've got something firm to press. That's better. I need another pair of hands. That's the problem. That's where I'm going wrong. There we go. Right, I'm done now. I'm not faffing about with that any longer. I think that's really, really pretty on its own. Have I got it fastened? There we go. You can add twine round. You could add a ribbon fastener under that. Underneath that, it'd be nice with a ribbon wrapped round and then tied in a bow there. You know, there's loads of things you could do. I've just given you the basics. I hope you've enjoyed that. It's not even shut. Come on, shut. There we go. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope it's given you a bit of an idea, even though I've waffled on for far too long. So I do appreciate you watching. Take care. I'm going to go for a lie down. I think I'm going to have a nervous breakdown with these videos. They never go to plan. But never mind. We got there in the end. And if I can do it, so can you. So check it out. Window shopping. And the window box thinlets. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.